Hey Virgo, welcome to the Green Sage. Today's message will be your zodiac predictions for the month of September. If you haven't already seen, I did put out a September pick a card predictions video. I suggest you watch that video along with your sun, moon, and rising sign videos to get a full overview of what you can expect in the month of September. Um, so the pick a card will be more of like a generalized, the energies behind the month of September. And then your sun sign will let you know what's going on in your ego, and your day-to-day world. Your moon sign will let you know what is going on in your spiritual body, like what's going on subconsciously that wants to be healed, as well as what's your emotional state, your mental state. And then your rising sign will let you know how the world sees you, and it's also sort of like your roadmap of what you need to learn, or how to get through what you're experiencing at the moment. Your rising sign ultimately is who your soul wanted to grow into within this lifetime. So that's how I use the monthly predictions to help myself, and hopefully that helps you as well. I've already drawn your oracle cards, and then at the end we will finish up with some tarot cards. But overall, the energies for this month of September have been about releasing what is no longer serving us and starting new chapters of our lives, whether that is releasing old relationships, starting new relationships, releasing old patterns of being, thinking, perceiving, or beginning new ones. It's going to be different for everyone. For you, Virgo, I'm feeling that this is a big pivotal month for you to do some inner child healing. Any feelings of abandonment that may be coming up, ways in which you give maybe too much of yourself in order to get people to like you or to keep people around, that may be coming up. You may be pushing yourself a little too hard this month and overextending yourself. So I really want you to pay attention to that. This month is all about you giving love, which Virgos definitely do. As I was pulling your card, right, I was drawn to Mother Teresa, who was a Virgo. And I was drawn to this post that I read about how, I think it was Times Magazine perhaps, but they released her journals. And in the journals, it showed that she was actually very depressed. And although she went around the world doing so much for others, giving of herself so much to others, she was actually very depressed and really sad. And that was the image that I received. So I feel like for you, Virgo, you're going to be drawn to heal the ways in which you love yourself. Maybe you are someone like that Mother Teresa who is always giving of themselves, always showing up for other people, but you haven't figured out how to exactly do that for yourself. This month is going to help you do that. It's going to help you renew your sense of security, your sense of stability. You may want to do some root chakra healings this month, as well as just making sure you get outside, get that vitamin D, get that sunlight on your skin, put your bare feet on the ground if at all possible, and stay positive, because this healing is happening for your benefit. It's happening so that you can go on and live a more fulfilling life, a life where you can enjoy, being that giving person more, and not feel as though you have to give in order to keep people around, or in order to make yourself even feel happy in the moment, right? That may not resonate with everyone who's watching this video, but if it resonates with you, you'll know that message was for you. Your first card out says, you are very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. The next card, your angel message, is clairsentience, Archangel Raquel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Next, we have protection with onion, card 9. Aries energy popping up there. Next, we have recovery with the third eye in reverse. Then we have to be fair, 38. And to end it off, we have push harder than yesterday if you want a different tomorrow. Right away, I'm feeling that this is all about your healing, about you learning how to protect your energy and give more love, pour more love back into yourself. To be honest with yourself about what is working in your life, what is not working in your life, and, excuse me, I have a stuffy nose, evaluating those goals. What goals still resonate with you? What goals were made what goals no longer resonate with you? Your spiritual team will be around giving you protection and sending you messages, sending you feelings and guidance of what needs to be released and what newness you need to move into. The 9 is telling me that you're at the end of a cycle. And 38 reduces to an 11, which reiterates what I was saying in the beginning of releasing what no longer is working and beginning new cycles. You're going to finally be honest with yourself this month about things within your life. It could be maybe you do deal with depression and now you're deciding, yep, I'm not going to hide it any longer. I want to get help for it. Maybe you do give too much of yourself to others because you have a fear of abandonment and you're going to decide, no, I love myself and I need to also focus on myself. It's going to be different for everyone. But it says, onion. Onions share ways to take responsibility and empower your own life. They indicate that you are on the right path, that you are protected, and that you have to keep going and not give up. Believe in yourself and listen to that inner voice. Look, that inner voice, that's your clairsentience. Your truth is the most important element right now, right? To be fair, truth be told, right? Take care that you do not take on things you really do not understand or that are not part of your personal journey. This is saying don't take on other people's issues. Don't give so much of yourself trying to help everyone else and not helping yourself. It's going to be a struggle, I feel like, to put yourself first, to say no to people. But you're really being drawn to do that this month. The recovery card says, the legend, Greta wakes to find painful childhood memories all around her room. In the distance appears a huge wooden door with white light streaming through the keyhole. As Greta tries to gather up her painful memories, they melt and form the great lilac key. Right away, I want to apologize. My kids are extra rambunctious today, so if you can hear them in the background, sorry about that. She places the key in the lock, and a wave of fear engulfs her. The door opens, and the pain and fear recede. Clarity comes. Survival is no longer enough. Inspiration. Once the key has been used to open the door, you will have a new way of living, one without keys. Where are you heading? Or where you are heading, there are no locks. Personal inquiry. It is time to recover a part of me that has been dormant. Am I ready to live an inspired future? Key ideas: facing fears, wounding is strength, courage to face pain, awakening greatness. Keywords: genuineness, regeneration, understanding. I feel like you're going to be receiving some understanding around why you are the way you are, why you maybe give too much of yourself, why you maybe don't pour enough energy back into yourself. That's what's being healed for you this month. And that's the new beginning that's also starting for you, is taking on that new journey of loving yourself as much as you love those around you. Because you have a big heart, Virgo. You're recovering the parts of yourself that was once lost. Maybe because you felt abandoned at some point as a child or even as an adult, right? Maybe you felt as though, like I was saying, like you have to give and overgive of yourself in order to feel worthy, in order to feel like maybe that's the only way you feel like people will stay. But I feel like if that is your case, you're going to begin to realize and accept that if you have to give so much of yourself in order to get people to stay, that they are not the people that you want or need in your life. If people in your life can accept that you have to focus on you, you have to nurture you, you have to be there and show up for yourself before them, they're taking more than they give. And that's not the balance that you seek and deserve in your life. Your first card out is the Two of Wands. This is you setting your sights on what you want. This is you being honest with yourself and going after it. You deciding to do something different today so that you can have a different tomorrow. And look, she's holding the phone right there. That's that clairsentience I feel like that's coming in for you. The recurring physical and emotional feelings. That's that guidance, that divine guidance that's alerting you to the areas in your life in which you need to change in order to have a more fulfilling life. And you even have the third eye / crown chakra color here. Your intuition is going to be lit up this month, Virgo. Your next card out is the Five of Cups. That's your intuition alerting you to the things that are no longer working in your life. It's okay to mourn them. It's okay to remember the good times, right? But you release it and you focus on the positive. You focus on what you have left, what remains, right? And you step into your new future. Your next card out is Justice, another scale, more balance coming in. The scales are being rebalanced, recalibrated. And then you end with the Star card. This is wish fulfillment. This is your dreams coming true finally. And it's because you made the decision to push harder than yesterday, to put yourself first, to show up for you. Bottom of the deck energy is the Lovers. This could be that you've been wanting to manifest a relationship. This could also just be the decision that you make to choose you above all else. This could be you coming into union with yourself, coming back to yourself, no longer feeling abandoned, no longer abandoning yourself to put others first. You're very close to achieving your goal. What dream, what wish have you had on your heart? Let's cut the deck. The World, the end of a cycle. You are starting a brand new cycle, a brand new journey after this month of September. That's amazing for you. It's so very cool. See if I can get one more. The Tower. The Tower's been popping up a lot for many of the zodiac signs, but I'm not feeling it's a bad tower. This is just that lightning strike moment, that epiphany moment that says, I choose me. I choose my happiness. I choose the life that I want to live, not the life that I think others want me to live. Let's read your To Be Fair card. I'll read the relationship message since the Lovers popped up. It says, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit, and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. You could currently be in a relationship where you have just been overgiving of yourself for fear of abandonment, and you decide to put your foot down, speak up for yourself and your needs, and make it happen. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself if that is what's going on in your life. Look, you have the Justice card with the sword here. The sword often represents the throat chakra or the mind. But this is you speaking up for yourself. And the equal sign, right? The sword with the equal sign, leading to balance. Balance and harmony. Relationship harmony is a message that's also been coming up a lot. Okay, I just closed the book accidentally. 38. Okay. The prosperity message for the To Be Fair card says, now is the time for even exchanges. Justice will prevail, and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you will be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you're compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiations. So remember that all things must be fairly recompensed. Keep this as your truth, and so it will be. Oh, goodness, my kids are so loud. Sorry about that. Make fairness your goal. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself this month, Virgo. Don't be afraid to speak your truth and make your needs known. You doing so will bring you the wish, the dream, the fairness that you are seeking. Your wish will come true this month. Just know that you are safe and protected, and that it's okay to speak up for yourself. Virgo, this has been your message for the month of September. If this resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. And once again, I apologize for my loud kids. I hope to see you again soon. Love you so much. Goodbye.